All right, well, welcome to On the Water with Wayne. I'm Wayne. I'm the engagement coordinator with the Catawba Riverkeeper. Not here with John Searby. He's the executive director. There he is. And we're going out to the water here to show you other ways of how to get out in the water as well. Either you can join us through these virtual tours, or you can simply just go out and explore these areas yourself.
Where are we at today, Wayne?
We're at Dutchman's Creek. So with Dutchman's Creek access area, that's one of Duke Energy's access areas, but there's a bunch of different areas out here too. We'll have a link for you to check out all those different kind of areas for you. To give you an idea of where we are, this is a picture of Lake Wylie. So down below is South Carolina. And as you come up higher, you've got the Whitewater Center here. And we are just upstream of the Whitewater Center at Dutchman's Creek access area. We're just below Mountain Island Dam, if that helps. So from here, we're gonna head on down towards the water.
And where is Dutchman's Creek access area, Wayne?
That's in Mount Holly, North Carolina. So it's roughly maybe 15 miles or so from uptown Charlotte. And it's pretty close to a lot of different things. Gaston County, of course, is where we're at. And we're right next to Charlotte, just across the river. Now, as we're heading down towards the water, you can see the more kind of green water. That's actual Catawba River. That's where it goes into Lake Wylie. And then we have this more orangish brown water. That's Dutchman's Creek that's coming in and joining the river here. Now the reason it's a different color is from all the erosion from just heavy rainfall coming through and industrial works up above here. That's where dirt and debris starts to get into the water, causing sedimentation, and it gets into the main water here. So that's what the Catawba Riverkeeper is here for. We're here to try to help protect so that the waters stay fishable and swimmable and able to be used by everyone all the time. And speaking of which, we can help out too. We can always just pick up some trash as we're walking. There's usually trash cans at these access points. Drop it off when you're all done. There we go. But before you get in the water, you always want to go over some safety points. For one, make sure that you have let someone know that you're going out. You don't want to just leave and then no one expect you to be home. That way 3 days later, they don't realize you're not there. But John, you can see that he's sporting all the proper attire before you go out into the water. He's not expecting to get wet, but he's prepared in case he does get wet. So he's got shirt and shorts that are able to get wet and they'll dry off quickly. He's got proper footwear. You do want some sort of shoes on when you're going out into the water. He's got a cap here that's covering so that he can cover his face. He's got sunscreen on. He even has long sleeves if he needs to cover his arms. He's got glasses, so definitely everything you need of that. He's also representing some Catawba Riverkeeper merch right there. Check it out. Otherwise, we've got our PFD. Anytime you're on the water, you want to have your PFD on. That's personal flotation device. Whether you can swim or not, you need to have a PFD on and fit it properly to you. And then from there, you need hydration. Doesn't matter how short or long of a paddle you're going for, always have fresh water with you. You never want to be in that spot where you're thirsty and you don't have anything but the river. Don't drink the river. And then from here, holding onto your paddle, you typically want about a shoulder width distance with the grip here. Make sure you're in the middle of it as well. You don't want to be lopsided. And you'll see that how John has his, the tip is up on top to give him the most power out of his stroke. If it's upside down, he loses some energy with it. He also has it to where that shoulder width apart, it's going to give him good strength and power with his strokes as he's going through. And he's got the blades facing the same direction. That's his personal preference. Some people like to feather their blades, where one is angled and the other is straight. In that case, it's all going to be personal preference. You can look up to see how you want to do yours. In that case. Now getting into the boat, if you have a friend, you can always have them kind of hold it sturdy. John's professional, he's got this down pat. But you notice he's getting right into the middle of the boat before he actually put all of his weight into it and then slid in. From here, you ready, John?
Nope.
Cool. From here, your buddy can just help give you a little tug to get you into the water. But I'm actually going to get in the water first. Sorry, John. Here. Nice. So we actually just had a boat go by. That's another good point there. We're not the only ones on the water. So always be aware that there could be boats around. So you want to stick closer to the shoulder, to the banks of the water. If you're going in pairs with each other, you usually want to be behind each other so you're not taking up the whole river there, and just keep your eyes open. It's good to have a whistle in case of emergencies. Sometimes boats just have trouble seeing smaller kayaks in that case. Otherwise, I'm going to go down in. Just like John showed us, I'm going to make sure I'm stepping right in the middle. That way I don't go toppling in. Not that that wouldn't be empty.
ready?
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you. There we are. Cool. Now, if I want to go to Mountain Island Dam, I just keep trucking straight ahead upstream to get to Mountain Island Dam. Otherwise, if I'm going to Dutchman's Creek, I'm going to make this left here. Following up the creek, enjoy my nice gentle paddle. Or, if I want to go check out the Whitewater Center, I'm going to do a turn back down the stream here and go downstream. If I'm going towards Whitewater Center or closer, deeper into Lake Wiley. Otherwise, come out and join us on the water.
How often are we going to be doing this, Wayne?
Weekly we'll be out here, making some posts, getting you some good locations to come out and paddle yourself.